Assassin, strong blade with boarded digital coughs and glitches.
Subtle rhythmic beats mimicking viral spread signals.
Whispered vocal samples.
Action initiated, spreading baseline contagion.
Rising distorted bass sweeps with glitching percussion.
Increasing tempo of hi-hats and zeros.
Synth modulation mimics a viral replication pattern.
Final riser with crackling static and distorted vocal chop.
Heavy wobbling neural bass with aggressive distortion and rhythmic gating.
Hard-hitting kicks, sharp snares and syncopated hi-hats.
Infectious synth hooks with glitchy accents and pitch modulating. Viral glitches, data corruptions, and digital costs.
Like a virus rapidly infecting and overwhelming the system with unstoppable bass.
Filtered paths with eerie digital textures. Soft glitch percussion and vocal chops mimicking virus mutation.
Ambient noise resembling system error code.
Increased viral glitches and digital interference. A clash with echoing glitches and a decayed synth. Final whispered phrase. Perfection, perfection, perfection. Infection complete.
Infection complete. Infection complete. Infection complete.
Increased viral glitches and digital interference. Wobbling neural bass with a glitching percussion. Increasing tempo of hi-hats and zeros. Synth modulation mimics a viral replication pattern. Final riser with crackling static and distorted vocal chop. Ending wobbling neural bass with a glitching percussion. Increasing tempo of hi-hats and zeros. Synth modulation mimics a viral replication pattern. Final riser with crackling static and distorted vocal chop.
Wobbling neural bass with aggressive distortion and rhythmic gating.
Hard-hitting kick sharp snares and syncopated hi-hats. Infectious synth hooks with glitchy accents and pitch modulating. Viral glitches, data corruptions, and digital costs.
Like a virus rapidly infecting and overwhelming the system with unstoppable bass.
Filter paths with eerie digital textures. Solid paths with irritable textures. Push the hi-hats mutation and the noise resembling system error codes. As sign intensifies with layer distortion and rhythmic complexity. Drum patterns become more intricate with glitch fills and triplet rhythms. Synth hooks evolve with pitch shift and variations. Increased viral glitches and digital interference.
Gradual fade out with echoing glitches and decaying synths.
Final whispered phrase.
Infection complete. Infection complete. Infection complete.
Infection complete.
Infection complete. Infection complete. Infection complete. Baseline contagion.
Infection complete. Fan whirring and overheating sounds, distorted error messages and system alert beeps, white noise, static simulating CPU cycles breaking down, robotic voice CPU look critical per line approaching. Blazing distorted synths mimicking thermal spikes, rapid glitch percussion with clattering snares and hi-hats, increasing bass pulse with pitch modulation, a final riser with a cut glitch effect before drop, and distorted bass growl and metallic overtones, hiding kicks, sharp snares and syncopated hi-hats, dragon synth snaps with glitchy pitch bends, circuit overload crackles burn line bars and digital sparks. The CPU is frying, while power and chaos colliding. Breakdown. plug-in server fans, buzzing wires, distant radio chatter. Percussive typing sounds layered as hi-hat batter. Bass rumbles like a sub-level server starting to melt down.
Warning, unsecured port detected in QU8 late protocol.
Growling at bass, LFO begins rising. Digital glitch sweeps across stereo field. Snare doubles pace, pitch rising. Sirens, clump, dump, crash.
Syncopated metallic wobble with burst glitch interrupts. Heavy and saturated, fluttering beneath like a power surge.
Tight snare with laser snaps, bass hits land on 2s and 4s. And cursed white noise gates simulate corrupted data bursts. Like bass being force-fed through a broken cable. Reverse temp technical delays give the sense of disorientation. No real drums, just echoing kicks and code-his textures. Rhythm goes full dirty.
New screeching are layered over original bassline with rhythmic stop-starts. Panic-style ARP in background like a CPU at 120%. Every 8 bars affects mimics a data buffer overflow crash.
Leak, contained memory, corrupted. Broken synth melody trying to play clean but skipping.
Trio's muffled boom and hard-cut silence.
Final FX. System shut down. Like synths with distorted chants in a synthesized choir style. Deep tribal drums merged with glitchy percussive taps. Whispered incantations and corrupted vocal 7. The glitch embrace a deep net. Percussion intensifies with metallic clangs and synthetic tribal toms. Rising bass pulses begin to reverberate beneath the surface. The facts highlight echoing static digital ritual bell tolls. Bass pipeline uses distorted growls played with rhythmic glitches. Lead synth, eerie chanting synth modes weaving through bass drops. Raven works quickly, split the split with the bricks hit slap hats. A dark digital ceremony where bass is the language of the lost code. Mid-cylic white noise simulating a digital fog. Subtle reverse production creates a trance-like effect. Bass thickens with that distortion and harmonic layers. The percussion, the deep net ritual complete. Ambience and drones linger, echoing into silence. Gradual fade out of bass and drums, final whispered frayed. Return to the deep net, ritual complete. Ambience and drones linger, echoing into silence. Gradual fade out of bass and drums, final whispered frailed. Return to the deep net, ritual complete. Ambience and drones linger, echoing into silence. To the deep net, ritual complete. Ambience and drones linger, echoing into silence. Return to the deep net, ritual complete. But bass is the language of the lost code. Digital leveries. Style. Haunted truck. Effect. Effect. It's lever. Girl pluming into silence.
Version beeps of rapid quick modulation, simulating code boot up. Reversal snares and rises of effects. Pulsing synth stamps with bouncy envelope filters. Whisper vocal grid sample envelope associated. The tone risers and slap the loud effects. Snappy claps and rising trip with the snares. Vocals whistling and drop bending. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Chunky with recent bounce lines with saturation. Event and rebound delay. Music with wild bang. Drum roll layer kicks with gated effects. Flashing like those bursts, static punch hits echo pulses. Combines hyper speed flash core with the trap inspired half-time bounce by energy and spatially warmth. The line breakdown using pitch down blocks and flutter delays. Glitch fragments float in stereo space like corrupted memory. Tension bells with low filtered riser. Modulating sweep, or filtered riser modulating sweep. What aggressive bass distortion and syncopation. Reverse snares and laser percussive elements. Up synth layer riding above the chaos. Final stretch has a tempo ramp up effect. For 6 to renting BPM illusion via villains. Decay of villains and effects. Decay of melodies into big crushed echo. Final great expressed in digital disintegration. Left bar disengaged, bounce terminated. Chunky rubbery sub-bounce lines with saturation and rebound delay leads with wild petting. Drum rolls layered kicks with gated effects. Flashing white noise bursts, static glitch hits echo pulses. Combines hyper speed flash core with the trap inspired half-time bounce by energy and spatially warmth. Melodic chaos, high energy and spatially warmth. Yeah. Delays with wild petting. Melodic breakdown using pitch down plucks and flutter delays. Yeah. Distorted sirens and glitch alarms. Static crackles and shatters synth charts. Robotic whispers warning us syndicate activity. Low-growing bass drums, whispered fragments detected initiating slam protocol. Rapid fire percussive hits and glitch rolls. Rising metallic synths with stuttering pitch bends. Snappy trap hi-hats building intensity. Vocal snippeted. Prepare for fragmentation. Prepare for fragmentation with sharp attack. Drum hitting kicks, aggressive snares, syncopated trap hats. Jagged synth stabs and fractured melodic lines. Punch margetta digital noise. A violent digital smash, relentless and chaotic. Stop split textures with echoing robotic voices. Filtered synth pass, creating intention, mechanical noise, and data fracture effects. Bass slams grow heavier and more complex. Drum patterns intensify with rapid fills and glitch breaks. Synth leads layer jagged riffs and sharp stabs. Increased approach and glitch effects and fragmented noise. Elements slowly deconstruct into static and fading bass. Final robotic whisper, whisper. Snap syndicate mission complete. Rising metallic synths with stuttering pitch bends. Right-hitting kicks, aggressive snares. Syncopated trap hats, lets, links and fibs, stabs and fractured melodic lines. Prepare for fragmentation. 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 Prepare for fragmentation.
Leaf layer, jagged riffs and sharp stabs, increased explosive glitch effects and fragmented noise. Elements slowly deconstruct into static and fading bass. Final robotic whisper, Slam Syndicate mission complete. Slam Syndicate mission complete.
Mechanical whirs and clanks mixed with static crackles. Distorted robotic voice samples glitching out words like error, fail, and override. Snare stuttering synth pads create an uneasy atmosphere. Low rumbling bass pulses under the surface. System breach detected, initiate countermeasures. Rapid glitch percussion blend with rising synth, increasing tempo of digital slurs and broken beats. Final riser with reverse glitch sounds before drop. Harsh wobbling bass with aggressive distortion and bit crush. Jagged fractured synth stabs that slice through the mix. Swing-footed break beats with glitch effects and heavy sidechain compression. Randomized glitches and static bursts to simulate mechanical whirs and clanks mixed with static crackles. Distorted robotic voice samples glitching out words like error, fail, and override. Now stuttering synth pads create an uneasy atmosphere. Low rumbling bass pulses under the surface. 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 Rattling pitch percussion with rising synth, increasing tempo, digital slurs and broken beats. Final riser with reverse glitch sounds before drop. Harsh wobbling bass with aggressive distortion and bit crush. Jagged fractured synth stabs that slice through the mix. Simply sunny break beats with glitch effects and heavy sidechain compression. Final riser with reverse glitch sounds before drop. Like a virus spreading through circuitry with violent unpredictability. To the micro. Side. Bass and synths become more layered and complex. Drum patterns incorporate regular rhythms and syncopation. Increase glitch effects with bit crush and stutter edits. Override complete. Elements slowly deconstruct into static and white noise. A funnel distorted voice system shutting down. A funnel to digital decay and machine hums. Grinding noises and glitchy static bursts. Distorted synth drums create organs under the atmosphere. The body plus to the distorting system instability. Precise ability, tension, voice of protocol engaged, have a loop initialized. Rising cycles with aggressive modulation, rapping with percussion and snappy hi-hats. Increasing biggest with stutter distortion. Final riser with pitch shifted noise, switching vocal drops. Pull the paths of glitchy echoes, snaps of percussive elements with robotic vocal fragments and robotic vocal fails. Nothing for the syndromes, creative, building down the
and the glitch. As a complete system hardware. Rising signals with aggressive modulation, rapid glitch percussion and snappy hi-hats. Increasing pain as less auto distortion, and final riser with pitch shift and noise distortion. Final riser with pitch shift and noise. Noise section from the shots, what I call it, bits of harsh claws and wobbling modulation. Funky kicks, aggressive snares and glitch-infused hi-hats. Licks and hits, cutting synth lines with sharp rhythmic patterns. Final riser with a pace, with a bass, with harsh sounds and wobbling modulation. Rapid complete system hardwired.
Write me on certain paths with Shimarina. Soft, digital pulses and levered clicks mimicking data transfer. Atmospheric city ambiance with distant traffic, synth drones. Whispered vocal soothing. Beyond point engaged. Blazing synth leads with pitch bends and filter sweeps. Quick percussion with syncopated hi-hats and snappy snares. Plus a bass layer emerging beneath the synths. Final riser, white noise, sweep and chop vocal. With more bass, subtle distortion and rhythmic gating. Right melodic synth lines in the fugate patterns. Drums chords, tight snares, energetic hi-hats. Half a separation of a shimmering neon light, bold, bright, unstoppable. Ambient tones, filtered echoes, soft melodic motifs with reverberated flux. Subtle glitch effects creating a sense of digital flux. Virtual fade out with shimmering synth pads and pulsing bass. Final whispered for neon lights override, system secure. Pumpkin City sounds gently vague.
Glitch type layer keystroke effects layered with soft reverb. Drifting ambient pads with subtle code pings. Synth drone slowly pitch bending downward. Whispered vocal samples, syntax breach, drifting. Glitch begin, filtered kick, tight hi-hats. Digitalizer sweeps in, modulated with pitch automations. Red melody made of 16-bit bleeps climbs upward. Slash, drift, slam. And then distorted 808 bustling layered with modem screeches. Glitch percussion with polymetric sling. Revised pattern melody. Move blends upward, over drop. Drift effect mid-drop, mid-drop long curve drift now. Tempo slows down with final slowdown effects, heavy reverb on code tone blips. Collecting syntax with tolerating motion. Return of full drums growling glitch bus. Triplet kick rhythm adds urgency. It changes to a more aggressive distortion pattern. Final wall crackling network disconnects layered rhythmically. Final 4 bars of verse drift the melody line. Code terminal typing sounds of a convenient glitch melody flickering side to side. Bass reduces to just pulsating sub. Max energy with slam snares rising grinders. Deep layer boosts to slam snares rising risers. Deep layer ropes detuned mid-bass. A knuckle stick in rhythm and the bass blasting at me distant keyboard echo. Clean fade with trailing reverb and static. Final sound. Super keystroke and terminal shutdown click.
Funky synth pad layered with subtle analog morph. Rigid digital crackle simulating corrupted data packets. Distant, reverse vocal samples whispering encrypted phrases. Ambient hum of a server room with faint system alerts. Backdoor access granted. Initiating decay sequence. Filter sweeps, compressing clicks, and glitch digital hum fades to silence.
Pulsing syndromes laying with distorted digital coughs and glitches. Subtle rhythmic beats mimicking viral spread signals.
Whispered vocal samples, infection initiated, spreading bass like contagion.
Rising distorted bass sweeps with budget percussion. Increasing tempo of hi-hats and snare rolls. If modulation mimics a viral replication pattern. Final riser with crackling static and distorted vocal chop. Bewildering your bass of aggressive distortion and rhythmic hard hitting kick, sharp snares and syncopated hi-hats. Extra sync hooks with glitchy accents and pitch mod. Viral glitches, data corruptions and digital coughs. Like a virus rapidly infecting and overwhelming the system with unstoppable bass. Filtered paths with eerie digital textures. Sparse glitch percussion and vocal chops mimicking virus mutation. Ambient noise resembling system error codes. Bassline intensifies with layered distortion and rhythmic complexity. Drum patterns become more intricate with glitch fills and triplet rolls. Synth hooks evolve with pitch shift and variations. Increased viral glitches and digital interference. Gradual fade out with echoing glitches and decaying synths. Final whispered phrase. Faction complete.
Metallic hits will never static, go up to quiet. Signal crackle simulating a terminal awaiting breach. Flows opens up, gestures pulse like a radar. Sleepily whispered distorted voice. Catching black lines, tracing feedback. That's the top. Layered reverse percussion samples. Bass resonance rising like liquid nitrogen boiling over. Which has an open dumping simulation. Single surge. Cryo sequence or return to center. Bass resonance rising like liquid nitrogen flooding over. Snares and up and dumping simulation. Bass simulate, single surge. Cryo sequence armed return to center. Hypnotic stops creases layered over a subprobaling wall. Secondary effects, bit crush delays mimicking feedback loops spiraling out. Flooding kicks with short-clipped glitch snares and icy claps. You beat drink reversal every 8 bar sims and effects stutter into silence before reloading. Feels like trying to breathe inside a collapsing encryption chamber. Sounding chills to isolated clean side pulses. Melodic pad sequence plays a minor triad over frozen static. Deep echoing voice. Your signal was too loud. Six struck to down. Speed echoes next over. Lead echoes the face across red light. Reverse distortion before every beat. Endless words readily interrupting a baseline. Now funk is collapsing and rebooting at once. Cyber dissonance. All elements slowly overheat and burn into silence.
mechanical fan whirring and overheating sounds. Distorted error messages and system alert beeps. Glitchy white noise static simulating CPU cycles breaking down. CPU low critical burn line. Rising distorted sound. Mimicking thermal spots. Rapid glitch percussion with gliding stairs and hi-hats. Increasing bass pulse with big modulation. Finalizer with a cut glitch effect before drop. Deadline approaching. Rising distorted synths mimicking thermal spikes. Rapid glitch percussion with clattering stairs and hi-hats. Increasing bass pulse with pitch modulation. Vinyl riser with a cut glitch effect before drop. Before drop. Heavy distorted synths mimicking thermal spikes.
Hard-hitting kick shots, snares, and syncopated hi-hats.
Legged synth stabs with glitchy pitch bends. Vinyl riser with a cut glitch effect before drop. Heavy distorted bass growl with metallic overtones. Hard-hitting kick shots, snares, and syncopated hi-hats. Lead synth stabs with glitchy pitch bends. Circuit overload crackles burn like buzzing digital sparks. The CPU is frying. Low power and chaos colliding. Rising distorted sound. The devil home with echoing error codes. Filtered synth pass fading in and out. Local glitch effect simulates system crashes. Bass gets heavier with heavy distortion and ground layers. Drum patterns intensify with faster fills and glitch breaks. Synth leads sharpen with harsher modulation. More frequent sparks and overload sounds. Slow fade out with distorted buzzing and crackling. Final robotic layer system shutting down. Before drop. Before drop. Heavy distorted synths mimicking thermal spikes.
Blister lobby, server fans, buzzing wires, distant radio chatter. Progressive typing sounds later as hi-hat. Bass rumbles like a sub-level server starting to melt down.
Warning, unsecured port detected. Initiating data leak protocol. Rolling bass LFO begins rising.
Digital glitch sweeps across stereo field. Snare doubles pace, pitch, rising sirens.
Glitch. Vocal. Crash. Dump. Dump. Crash. Dump rush.
Repeated metallic wobble with burst glitch interrupts. Sucky and saturated, fluttering beneath like a power surge. Tight snare with laser snaps. Bases land on 2s and 4s. And crush white noise gates simulate corrupted data bursts.
Feels like bass being forced fed through a broken cable. Midsection, chopped up vocal snippets acted to override. Dump.
First textures and echo delays give the sense of disorientation. No real drums, just echoing kicks and codes textures. When goes full dirty. Use screechy like later over additional baseline with rhythmic stop starts. Static style arm review off like a CPU at 20%. Every 8 bars, FFX mimics a data buffer overflow crash. Warning, unsecured port detecting the initiating data reverse protocol. The drop bill begins rising. Looking sassy melody trying to play the skip and glitch trails muffled boom, then hard cut silence. Final FX system shut down.
Unlike synth with distorted chants and synthesized choir style. Huge tribal drums merge with click percussive taps. Whispered incantations and corrupted rumble. Son of the glitch, embrace the demon depth. Production intensifies with metallic clangs and synthetic treble. Rising bass pulse begins to reverberate beneath the surface. Traveling static digital ritual bells. Heavy distorted growls layered with rhythmic glitches. Eerie changes and glows immediate through bass drops. Converted mixing
effect. Bass thickens with added distortion and harmonic layers.
Reverse delay, snares and rising sub effects. Pulsing synth stabs with bouncy envelope filters. Whisper, vocal, glitch Samson. Core initiated. Metallizer rising triplet snares. Vocals. System ping drop pending 3, 2, 1. Chunky rubbery sub bounce lines with saturation and in pond. Lane leads with wild panning. Trouble layer kicks with gated relay hats. Flashing whiteness burst, static glitch hits, echo pulses. Outlines hyper speed flash core with a trap inspire halftime bounce. Soundcore chaos, high energy, and spatially warped. Melodic breakdown using pitch down pulse and flutter delays. Glitch fragments float in stereo space like corrupted memory. Tension bells with low filter rise and modulate. Sleep, reap. Wash spot. Mix of bass distortion and syncopation. Reverse snares and laser percussive elements. ARP synth layer gliding above the chaos. Final stretch as a tempo ramp up effect. One safe to enter beat 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 beam illusion via fill-ins and effects. Decay of elements into bit crush echo. Final glitch burst in digital disintegration. Last line flash core disengage bounce terminated. Rubbery sub bounce lines with saturation and ping pong. Delay leads with wild panning. Trouble layer kicks with gated relay hats. Flashing whiteness burst, static glitch hits, echo pulses.
Distorted silence and your eyes. Static crackles and shadows in charge. Robotic whispers, moaning of syndicate activity. Growling bass drums with advanced detected initiating slam protocol. Rapid fire bursts and hits and glitch rolls. Rising metallic synths with stuttering big bends. Tapping trap hi-hats, building intensity. Activity Radar for fragmentation. Crushing distorted bass slams with sharp attack. Strong against aggressive snares, syncopated trap hats. Jagged synth stabs and sunken melodic lies. A violent beat burst, engine gentle noise. A violent digital smash, relentless and chaotic. Filtered syntax creating tension, mechanical noise and data structure. Rolling short effects, cold fracture effects. Bass slams grow heavier and more complex. Broad patterns intensify with rapid fills and glitch breaks. Synth leads layer giant rips and sharp stabs. Increased explosive glitch effects and fragmented noise. Elements slowly deconstructed, be static and fading bass. Final robotic whisper, slam syndicate, mission complete. Mechanical whirs and clanks mixed with static crackles. Distorted robotic voice samples glitching out words like error, fail, and override. Sparse, stuttering synth paths create an uneasy atmosphere. Low rumbling bass pulses under the surface. System breach detected. Initiate countermeasures. Build up parallel tension. Pitch shifted vocal chops layered with rising synth. Increasing tempo of digital stutters and broken beats. Final riser with reverse glitch sounds before drop. Barge wobbling bass with aggressive distortion and bit crush. Jagged fractured synth stabs that slice through the mix. Synthetic play beats with glitch effects and heavy sidechain compression. And bars to simulate corrupted code. Like a virus spreading through circuitry with violent unpredictability. Midsection, with glitchy ambient textures and robotic echoes. Sparse percussion and fragmented vocal sample. Glitchy ambient, fail and override. Fail and override. Sparse, stuttering synth pads create an uneasy atmosphere. Low rumbling bass pulses under the surface. System breach detected. Initiate countermeasures. Build up, and shift and vocal chops layered with rising synth. Increasing tempo of digital stutters and broken beats. Final riser with reverse glitch sound before drop. Overdrop, drop. Harsh wobbling bass with aggressive distortion and bit crush. Jagged fractured synth stabs that slice through the mix. Drums, beats with glitch effects and heavy sidechain compression. Riser with perfected code. Like a virus spreading through circuitry with violent unpredictability. Jagged, fractured synth stabs that slice through the mix. Tortured synth stabs and heavy sidechain compression. Bass and synths become more layered and complex. Drum patterns incorporate irregular rhythms and syncopation. Increase glitch effects with bit crush and stutter edits. Complete. Elements slowly deconstruct into static and white noise. Final distorted voice. System shutting down. Track fades out with digital decay and machine hums. Noises and glitchy static bursts. Layered distorted synth drones create a dark industrial atmosphere. Overworked voice methods warning us system instability. Low sub-bass hum building tension. Hardwired protocol engaged. Output initialized. Rising synth pulse with hyperbolic modulation. Percussion and snappy hi-hats. Increasing bass pulses with subtle distortion. Final riser with pitch shift and noise sweeps and vocal chop. Electronic bass promotion drills and wobbling modulation. Grungy kicks, aggressive snares, and glitch-infused hi-hats. Jagged cutting synth lines with sharp night patterns. The mechanical grind north relentless aggression and precision chaos. Double pads with glitchy echoes. Percussive violence, robotic vocal fragments. Subtle ambient noise simulating system overhill. Bass goes heavy on layered distortion and modulation. Low sub-bass hum building tension. Push and voice overly delayed. Otherwise intense a violent cascade. Glitch effects and metallic feedback. Distorted feedback. Elements gradually deconstruct into static noise and fading bass. Robotic voice.
glitch typewriter keystroke effects layered with soft reverb, drifting ambient paths with subtle code pings, synth drone slowly pitch then pick downward, whispered vocal sample syntax approach, drifting, perk loops begin, unfiltered kick, tight hi-hat, digital riser sweeps in, modulated with pitch automations, lead melody made of 16-bit bleeps climbs upward, flash, drift, slam, analog distorted 808 bass bliss layered with rhythm screeches, action with polymetric swing, the melody, quick to ASCII pattern melody, with drop line, drifting now. Tempo slows down with vinyl slowed down effects, heavy reverb on code tone blips, vocal acting syntax, recalibrating motion, return of full drums growling, bridge bass, play kick rhythm as urgency, lead changes to a more aggressive distortion pattern, firewall crackling, network disconnects layer rhythmically, final 4 bars reverse drift the melody line, code terminal typing sounds, arpeggiated glitch melody flowing side to side, bass reduces to just pulsating sub. Max energy with slam snares, rising risers, deep layered loops, mid bass, goes down syntax drift overload, ends with a bass black fade out and distant keyboard echo, clean fade with trailing reverb and static, final sample keystroke and terminal shutdown click. Clean fade with trailing reverb and static. Final sound single keystroke and terminal shutdown click.
With frosty textures, distant vocal chops echoing like glitch sirens. It crush wind sweeps with summer style clips. High pass filter kick pulses so subtle. Echo glitter whisper.
Port unlocked, breach initializing. Arpeggiated synth melody rises, glassy crystalline feel. Side-chained paths build energy. Vocal chops stutter ramp speed. Metallic sweep effects and reverse every snares. We break through. Huge black attuned synth stabs hit on every beat. One melodic future bass could flow with sidechain ducking. Big crushed wind cuts through like a data lance. Pressure layered with glitchy rim clicks and chime rolls. Bouncing mid bass with quick modulation. Layered subgrinds underneath. Close to ambient melody. Light traps while hi-hats flicker in. Vocal layer chopped, female vox with cyber delay. Signal breach complete. Subtle growling, low synth creeps back in. Same art melody, now distorted slightly. Leads it builds into glitchy climb. Don't stop, keep pushing. Snare losing once leads have added distortion and FM grit. Melody more syncopated with chop stabs. Percussion now includes reverse claps and upgrade fills. Sub-bass pulses every beat with filter growl. We break front up the bounce wide stereo. New melody layers in, modulated up an octave. Vocal samples reintroduced rhythmically. One last wave, becomes fully glitched out with harmonic aliasing. Everything stacked for chords wide stereo. New melody layers in, modulated up an octave. Both samples reintroduced rhythmically. One last wave. Lead sense becomes fully glitched out with harmonic aliasing. Synths degrade into digital dust. Port closing, port closing. Ends with a reversed breath and single high tone blip.
Low-fan hums layered with distant binary glitch textures. Static hi-hats click like thermal throttling sensors. industrial synth pad rises like machine breath, faint robotic whisper, chords rising.
The lockdown grooves, deep distorted 4 on the floor techno kick. Syncopated bassline built from sine wave to tune and bass crush noise. Clanking metallic percussion loops like heat sync rattle. Main synth analog saw arpeggio with automated filter sweeps.
Faint cooling fan of fixed lockdown imminent. Initiating thermal sequence, lockdown imminent.
Hi-hats evolve into layered glitched tape loops. In pitch begins rising slowly with pitch bend automation. Bass pauses slow at half time, then ramp up again. Quick mod wheel LFO distortion simulating processor overload.
Expander cooling system failure glitch crash.
The system panic rave mode. Kick drum turn sharper, distorted like metal on metal. New lit acid line pattern with cut off resonance automation. Vocal loop stutters, core locked system fault, burnout imminent. Sub bass doubles in density mimicking CPU stress spikes. High pass sweeps over pads at tension layer, very low. Beat stops, only ambient machine whirring remains. Robotic whispers echo.
Game temperature, watering remakes.
Glitch target sound mimics overheat alarm. Faint siren tone fades in and out like failing BIOS. Rebooted rage.
Kick returns now paired with warped analog comms. Sync-paced pulses every 1.5 beats. Irregular, disorienting, sys fade in and out like failing system memory. Acid line returns, glitched with delay spikes. Audio tearing FX every 8 bars mimicking CPU shutdowns. Included post-lockdown. Cool off, machine breath flows. High-pass filter fades out low end. Final distorted vocal. Chordalized, for now. Ends on slowed heartbeat turning into flatline beat. Globalized for now. Deep.
Distant modem screeches, subsonic rumbles rising like digital fog. Glitched pulses throb behind cryptic whisper. You are entering the darknet. Gated low pass baseline sneaks in like signal interference. Kick drums touch a steady heartbeat at 100 BPM. Robotic textures and wasps and clucks echo in stereo. Siren like pads roll slowly from behind the shadows. Encryption breach in progress. Cyber bass groove, pretty syncopate with stopping tones. Bass filtered with the dirty low pass and saturated. Airtails mimic this dream corruption. Leads filtered snaps, sounds like clicking command prompts. Cracking buzz, uplink delay tabs, echoing hacker laugh. Bass ducks out, replaced by hypnotic range sync loops. Percussion shifts into industrial clicks and taps. Vocal sample, chop, connect, crash. Low bass returns with layered distortion. New groove, syncopated sidechain feel. Clean fills and sub-distortion pulses. Like a reactor warning. Detour adds tension. Uprising, drop. Baseline falls with high-end buzz break. Glitch layers mirror digital sabotage. Hit hits like encrypted code slamming a firewall. Vocalist loop, uprising. Ambient simscape like neon smoke rising. Slow detuned cyber chords ring out. Robotic voice access denied. Delta maximum glitch core lockdown. Baseline warms at fragments. Snare reverb slap like shiny steel doors. Glitch FS layered into limit break. Everything filters out leaving a final moment. Encryption breach in progress. But bands ever is filtered with a very low pass and saturated. These snails create corruption. These beats filter steps not but the These filter steps bounce like clicking command prompts. This different bars on blink delay taps echoing hacker laughs. Bass ducks out replaced by hypnotic mid-range synth loops. Percussion shifts into industrial clicks and taps. Vocal sample, revolt code, connect, crash.
Slow, shimmering static fades in. Those sound effects, electric buzz, fractured code loops, distant warning klaxons.
Style voice sample.
Unity compromised.
That's built-in recourse loops offsetting of virtual keystrokes. Reverse delay stutters, debated metallic snares, picking, clicking. These level fragments, fragment corrupted. These levels foul, rising pitch automate. Rise like digital debris flying. Heavy mid-range distort, bass in with elephant warble and wide stereo blend swipes. Science tap drum kicks, machine cranks for snares, off-swing hi-hats like Slayer. Sweep, stutters, stutters. Processed vocal freeze, fading purge, corrupting cascades. Bass calls the face grooving, loud clocks, how is this noise? Fragmented vocal bits echo, collapse. Tones, echo, offline memory, bleed initiated. Cursive return, bits line becomes sharper. Layer stack with glitch gated leads. Extra fill, CPU choke sounds, scrambling filter effects. Everything disintegrates into raw digital static. Final thing is if the system flatlines. Data collapse. The log thoughts, light fragment loop. Rumble swell, rising pitch automation. Bursts like digital debris flying. Three's distorted bass layer with alpha warp on the white stereo lights. Heavy mid-range distorted bass layered with alpha warp on wide stereo glitch swipes. Swipes. Heavy mid-range distorted bass layered with alpha warble and wide stereo glitch swipes. Staggered halftime kicks, machine clanks for snares, off-grid hi-hats, big crush sweeps, quick stutters and left skip glitches, processed vocal phrase, initiating purge, corruption cascades. Bass calms but stays groovy, wide reverb claps, airy synth noise, fragmented vocal bits, dome collapse. And metallic lips, corruption cascades. And metallic lips, reverse tones, echoing robotic whisper, volt offline memory, bleed initiated. Don't impad like a dying sound, like a dying summer. Effects reverse tones. Offline memory, bleed initiated. Corrupted. Collapse. That metallic layer on top of bass. Vocal cuts, picks, reverse tones, echoing robotic whisper. Vault offline memory, bleed initiated. An aggressive return becomes sharper. Layers stack with glitch gated leads. Extra fills, CPU choke sounds, scrambling filter effects. Everything disintegrates into raw digital static. One final ping as if the system flatlines. Data collapse you can use optional for sound packs. Data collapse WAV main glitch surge. Fault alarm fox flat klaxon. Everything disintegrates into raw digital static. One final ping as if the system flatlines. Data collapse you can use optional for sound packs.
Glitch effects shimmer in the background. Ambient textures fading smoothly. Flickering textures fading smoothly. Approach the glitch taps joined with evolving melodic synths. Rising filtered bassline with rhythmic modulation. Vocal chops echo softly. tension builds with layered synth, amber crackles. Warm future bass chords with deep soft bass, glitch up drum patterns with crisp snares and hats. Synth leads with sparkling digital textures, vocal snippets chopped rhythmically. Loop, amber, ignite. Beat strips down the atmospheric pads and subtle glitch effects. Stuttering synth motifs, whispered vocal phrase and reignite. Digital flame. Full future bass groove returns with richer synth layers, striding bass and punchy drums. Waffle chops syncopated and brought to the rain. Tension builds with layered synth, Warm future builds with layered synth, layered synths. Warm future bass chords with deep sub bass. Glitch hop drum bass, glitch hop bass. Glitch hop drum patterns with crisp snares and dynamic bass movements. Vocal snippets drop rhythmically, loose final vocal whispers with deep sub bass. Glitch hop percussion, layered synth falls and dynamic bass movement. Vocal chopped into rhythmic sequences. Beat faces, soft pads and amber crackles. Final vocal whisper, digital amber loop complete. Soft bass, glitch up drum patterns with crisp snares and hats. Sing the sparkling digital textures. Vocal snippets chopped rhythmically. Loop, amber, ignite. Strips down to atmospheric pads and subtle glitch effects. Soft echoing synth motifs, whispered vocal phrases reunite digital flame. Full future bass groove returns with richer synth layers. Driving bass and punchy drums.
Sound effects, firewall burst condition, glitching, bagging, echoes, hum, filtered alarms.
Ambient sound pad builds with low crackling like a system overheating. Sparse hi-hats ticking like fire, scorched circuits. Vocal distorted whisper. Frenzy protocol engaged. Group initiated. Southern trap hats rolling in. 808 starts to rise with heat wave filter effects. Rising pitch bend riser with reverse snare slams. Break the wall, burn the loop. 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 Wave tracks punch beneath the laser calmly. Fire down. Melody bends through reverb, heavy synth lead burning, distorted elastic. Reserves and fire mid-drop, recursive transitions trigger a secondary mini drop within the main section of a coded rap sample fragment. Red line breach coding smoke trace, the heat firewall broke loops like a locked frenzy blaze. Trap wave hits and ghost erase. I trap snares rattle while heat synth softens slightly with phaser effects. Back hum sounds like overclocked fans. Loop initiate. Filter pads swell like data boiling under pressure. Lasers, zap risers, drop vocal effects. Stutter recursive attack, reboot denied, loop continue. Like a frenzy drops, frenzy activated. Baseline now stutters and shifts pitch dynamically. Deep snare hack combo bounce like system override commands. Lead synth now layered with acidic distortion, reverse effects. Low pass sweep across all sounds, leaving room for reverb. Tail is crackling, ember fade. Firewall extinguished, robotic alert. All leads collide with bass reverb chaos. Perk loops twist in polyrhythm. Auto filtered synth tail loops on itself in a recursive spiral. Frenzy complete, exit denied. Melodic remnants of lead echo out slowly. Trap hat slow into silence. Final system hums like dying sparks from fried ram.
Recess refire mid-drop, recursive transitions trigger a secondary mini-drop within the main section. Vocal-coded rap sample fragment. Redline breach, coded smoke, trace the heat, firewall broke, loop cycle locked. Frenzy plays, trap wave hits and ghost arrays. Trap snares rattle, all leads and soften. Layered ambient drones resembling eerie data tunnels. Low sub-static hum like a broken server room. Crackling transmission FX, corrupted vinyl. A digital shuttle blade peel and distant stereo. The coded whisper goes through reawakening. Dusty breakbeat pattern starts phasing in resonant filter sweeps over spectral choir paths. Off granular glitches start panning. LR ticking hi-hat clock mimics countdown. Countdown, mimics countdown. Hi-hat clock mimics countdown. Our ghostly melody fragment appears in reverse. Ghostly melody fragment appears in reverse. Driving 7 to BPM free space growls with stereo wobble. Glitching unquantized snare slices clean through every 2 bars. Filtered gate thumps like an unplugged heart. Lead synth pitch down choir pad with format automation. Micro stutter feels like memory echoing in disarray. Fragmented but not forgotten. Breakbeat slows into craze like tape stretch. Sign melody emerges simple childlike but off-key. Distorted analog modem FS lyrically glitching. Reverse text clicks cloak broken piano note tails. FX layer, system root breached, ghosts online. Does a glitch step variation. New breaking pattern with harder snare rolls. Baseline broken into syncopated fragments. Stutter vocal cuts, Fredo GL launch. Ghost reborn in error. Choir panels into a scream like distortion. Distorted 404 tone pulses every 8 beats like a rolling cyber. Sequence from memory. Serve to a minimal static in underwater ambiance. Voiceover protocol, untraceable error log corrupted. They're watching whisper, watching whisper fox loop. Echo, echo, echo. Aids and triplets, creepy mechanical breathing in reverse clock ticks. All systems glitch, kill a young river glitch stutter. Baseline fractalizes into triple note burst. Full choir pad returns now merge with synthetic roar. Final lead synth resembles corrupted modem tones climbing pit. Factor server crash, digital destruction layer rises under beat. Beat, warp silence, final vocal glitch or repeats. They never left. It's a stretch from first breath in a single key, free sign tone. Dimensional hums, rolling 7. Soft glitch, textures bounce left to right, vocal effects sync initialized. Error, vortex detected. Falling through the fragment haze, time breaks, the beat obeys. Pixels twist, reality bends, we ride this glitch until it ends. Funky, crunchy bassline stop scrolling, percussion layer with syncopated laser hits. Vocoder voice with rising pitch, synchronizing loading, vortex loop. Glitch wise of bills with modulating deep tune. Heartbeat kick pulsates faster. Bad dirty glitch breaks, groove kicks in hard. Lovely subs, old shot vocal, budget, sync it, dropping the code. Melodic arcs glitch out mid-measure. Circuit break verb swirl around like a storm. Error base engaged. Vortex, sync. Crack through the kernel's dream with coding colors, glitching streams. Reality reboots in waves and baseline techno and data graves. Bad glitch, hop, climax, faster fails. Layers of granular stabs, inverted beats. Vocal glitching. Vortex synced, initiating bass collapse. Silent pause, spacey pads with corrupted digital melodies. Soft robotic whisper, you are now inside the sync melody plays backward as the beat slowly rebuilds with glitch fucks. All boss racing, all tones combine with higher energy. Break through the loop, sync the sound, once spinning underground. Fix filter sweeps, mastered the tune, reverse funko chop, echo faded.
Funky crunchy bassline, digital artifacts fade, echo trails off last sound, heart monitor, flatline beat, powered by static glitch and silence. Atmosphere, cold static wind swirls with low-pitched dynamos, echoing terminal breaks. RPM synth paths warped like ghostly signals, distant distorted transmission voice, sector status void, silence confirmed. Sub-bass pulse begins faintly like a heart monitor in deep space. Beat begins assembling industrial kicks and metallic clanks. Robotic whispers glitch through arcade, heavy reverb, tail builds suspense. Rising synth stabs layered with digital shatters. Pitch riser sounds like uploading corrupted memory at hyperspeed. Heavy reverb, tail builds suspense. Rising synth stabs layered with digital shatters. Pitch riser sounds like uploading corrupted memory at hyperspeed. Deep bassline. Mechanical growls over Gutte's halftime beat. Wobble bass accentuated with phasing glitch filter, laser sliced fills and crushed vocal lull. Gritty industrial snares, trap hats sprinkled with reverse tape feel. Machine error rolls used as fills. Breakdown groove. Hold back tempo with spaced out kicks. Hollow plucks and folk-coded whispers. Is anyone out there? Labor bass thuds echo as if inside a void chamber. Bass now layered with digital screeches. High register glitch squeals. Pan hard LR. Dive nullified. Sector lost in out-collupted login sounds. Sector lost. Inbound. Collapse. No tree, all in chaos. Arcade saturated bass, layered with metallic chainsaw mid-frequencies. Drum glitches mid-bar, then slams back in. Feedback loops spiral into cybernetic madness. Final vocal hit. This is the end of Drive. Sounds unwind like a corrupted zip file. Final heartbeat sub-thump. Ends on silence interrupted by a single high-pitched glitch ping. Beatnik bassline. Breakdown groove. Data trip, hard drive, jigs, memory loading blips. Synth pad loops with slow filter sweep, ambient glitch, vocal pan and LR, RAM lock initialized. Access throttle, slam stream ray. Groovy plucky synth stabs, tricky rise with minimal sub bass under. The funky perks layer in, slim shot CPU reflect digital alarm sweep, rising distorted to fit the building tension. Photoshop memory slam, chunky rhythm drop, bouncing bass modulation. Slam style sub drop, sync snare, memory slam. Memory slam. Flash rhythm drop. Bottom bass, bouncing bass modulation. Beat jump breaker, matrix, take a screaming data like a memory quaker. Throttle thread, got my clock on pause, slam the stack if I lost. Hand groove it with more swing layer, click hats and modular synth. RAM overload effects, just alert stutter. Beat jump breaker, matrix, shake a streaming data like a memory quaker. Throttle thread, got my clock on pause, slam the stack, defy your loss. Groove returns with more swing layer, click hats and modular synth. RAM overload, effects, system alert, stutter. Started river bass and backs, system random alert stutter. Photo glitch limit, crash it. Slam free drop. Bounce rhythm bass hits, extra mid bass modulation. Shot snares, filter fill effects. Slam it, stream lockdown. One of them rising. The low cost filter, low pass filter melody from intro returns. Code slow, peppy's a robotic hum. After purge flush sound, glassy pings. Let melodic rate infusion drop. Bass mob with pitch bend tricks, builds delay effects. Ram slam and bass lines collide with echo sense. Parallax disengage, free the stream. Melodic downstep fade. Glitch effects, soft memory flash. Low hum, free CPU cycle, final whisper. Bass matrix unchained. Soft memory flush, low hum of free CPU cycles, final whisper, bass matrix unchained. Look. Low rumbling bass with crackling fire effects. Distant echoes and distorted synths fading in. Sparse metallic percussion taps, whisper vocal snippets, shadow shilling-ish. Rising synth pads with great distortion. Drum hats and snare rolls increase tension. Force of bass growl, swell off the mess. Compelling the outer shadow shell. Filter bass growl, swell. Heavy distorted bassline hits with great texture. Next, drums with sharp kicks and snares. Coaching synth leads up through the mix. Vocal glitches rhythmically jump. Burn out, ignite. Ignite, it will blaze out of the dark and it dives into eternally fire frost. Low bass drones with reverb tails. Whisper phrases and meltdown. Returns with increased aggression and complexity. Fast pace syncopated drum patterns. Sharp synth snaps and rising effects. Burnout, Soto shell. Filtered bass cross anemically in textures with filtered noise. Slow bass pulses fading in and out. Echoing vocal resonance. Ignite, shell now. Full force distorted bass and synth layers. Unlisted drums and glitch effects dominate. Open, prompt and rhythmic bursts. Synth waves cascade dynamically. Beat bass are crackling and mercenary in noise. Final whispered line, battle complete system offline. Ends with soft fading synth hum. With soft fading synth hum.
Distant siren modulated firewall scan sounds. Fade, static, poses and glitch, textures panning side to side. Bass crackles underneath with rising pressure. Vocal access denied, force breach authorized. Kick, snare, glitch, loop accelerating. Alarm samples rising with distortion. Metallic risers twisting upward, vocal stinger. Smash the wall. Aggressive drop with firewall, crashing sound effects. Hyper punches, distorted 808s. Lead synth, warping laser bass oscillators. Vocal glitch, fragments loop. Firewall, smash, smash. Drop features, broken beats, switch ups in one tensor. Melodic blocks under glitchy vocal obvious. Lower tempo moment with filtered reverb bass. Electrical sounds. Bass crackles underneath with rising pressure. Vocal tag, access denied. Force breach, also rushed, rise. Hit, down, glitch, loop, it's funded with the pressure. Votes on firewall, static, rebuilding. Jump protector, overwhelming, overloads. Alarm samples rising with disturbing modulations. Metallic pumps with low bass fade. Max energy, drum stack layers. Laser bass, glitch claps. Subwoofer punches, final glitch blast. Leads into audio crash. Reverse waveform collapse effects. Distant glitch echoes, static fades into silence. Final voice was heard, smash complete.
Sorted high-pitched sweeps. System initializing, thermal sync override engaged. Rising volts, glowing cores, sync with the surge, feel the burn. Heavy filter sweeps, deep, glitch bass chaos begins. 120 BPM every drum, reading bassline snarls. Endless step percussion cracks like heat vents bursting. Element drain sits growls, layered with down sample vibes. Surge, engage. Silence cut, flickering circuit noises, robotic whispers. Orbit whispers fades, symbol, pulse, rocks. Now it's tremolo glitch fucks. Become sharp like shattering glass. Symbol of glitch fucks. Become sharp like shattering glass. Do it! Safe first destroy! Every folding data dripping heat can't stabilize. Demo first restored lead. Capable increases and breathe flares. Or guilty digital fire alarm. Likely no free. Need for now. Thermal sync complete. For now. Blowing bass hum fades into silence, ending in soft pop glitch. Bursting. Begins 120 BPM heavy. Critical temp breach. Sync pulse locked. Thermal bass kicks harder, now it's tremolo glitch fucks. Become sharp like shattering glass. Sync search destroy. Everything melts, crash paths, slowing tempo. Slowly folding, deep drip, tripping. Heat can't stabilize. One picks harder, now it's tremolo glitch fucks. Sharp like shattering glass. Thing melts bit crushed pads, slowing tempo memories, folding data dripping. Heat can't stabilize.